Hello everyone, welcome to Ontogenesis Automation Unfolding Technology. Ontogenesis Automation Unfolding Technology में आप सभी का स्वागत है. And friends, this is the first lecture of your Control and Instrumentation Advanced Level program. Before starting, let me clarify that what is the objective of this course? Who should join? Who will be benefited? Everything that you need to know, I'm going to cover first. So this program is designed keeping in mind that, okay, a fresh engineer who has some basic idea regarding your contactor, relays, and control systems, etc., to the professional who is working in field but need to know the in and out of your control and instrumentation thing, so that he can lay hands in his field very efficiently. He can do fault finding and troubleshooting very efficiently, be it a power plant control and instrumentation, or in oil and gas sector, or anywhere, any sectors, any industries. The engineer should be able to handle any kind of faults or difficulties or problems that arises while in field. So this will be the basic objective. And to understand these things, what we need to know, I'm going to share the complete syllabus, you can say, or the idea, how can you become an efficient control and instrumentation engineer, a valuable control and instrumentation engineer who can handle any kind of faults or problems inside. So my dear friends, being a control and instrumentation engineer, I know that what are the things that we should keep in our mind, that we should know, we should memorize, and what are the things that we need to know but not need to keep in our mind. Okay, there is a lots of confusion. There is a lots of confusion in engineers, amongst the engineers, that okay, there are something. I'm coming to that level, but first of all, to become a control and instrumentation engineer, we must be familiar with instrumentation. Instrumentation. Okay. As you are here, I believe you know what is instrumentation. So when I talk about instrumentation, we have to cover different kinds of field equipments and field instruments, sensors, etc. So we have to know what are the available sensors in the market, what are the, how to calibrate them, how to install them, if there is any fault, then how to find out that fault, what are the different types of cables available, how to connect them, etc., etc. So we will be learning in field instruments or instrumentation section. The very next part is your automation. As we all know that modern industries use PLC, DCS, and SCADA for controlling all kinds of machines they are having. In our power plant, we are having big machines like turbine, boilers, and alternators. Beside them, a large number of motors, pumps, fans, etc., etc. So we have to control all those equipments through automation. Now, when we say automation, automation means industrial automation, and that includes your PLC, DCS, and SCADA. So I am going to cover all the three in this course itself. So all kinds of field equipments, all kind of field instruments, all kind of sensors, PLC, DCS, SCADA. So now you can think that, okay, I know automation part, I know instrumentation part, I can handle, I can design, I can control any system. So this much for control and instrumentation, but this is not sufficient. This is not at all sufficient, because when we talk about PLC, so there are lots of brands, large number of brands. Likewise, you can say Allen Bradley, Siemens, Omron, Mitsubishi, Honeywell, Yokogawa, and so many more. Similarly, in case of DCS, there are large number of players and brands who are have their market share. SCADA, there are so many brands. So which SCADA should I learn? Which DCS should I learn? Which PLC should I learn? It creates a confusion. So in this course, I am not going to be very brand specific, but what I will be doing, that whether it is Allen Bradley PLC or Siemens PLC, whether it is Omron or your Yokogawa, you will be able to handle any kind of any brand PLC or any kind of DCS system. I will make you if so much skill that you will be able to handle by your own, whether it is a DCS, whether it is a PLC, whether it is an HMI or your SCADA, you will be knowing that, okay, how to handle this. And you will be able to handle these independently. See, when I was in field, so I faced the same problems, but I think that this is not that much of a problematic thing, that we cannot handle the problems without knowing that particular brand of PLC. Okay. Nowadays, it is very easy also, because everything is available in your Google, everything is available in your YouTube. But you have to know that, okay, what I need to search and where I have to go, what I need to learn and do the things. What I am trying to say is, if you know how to handle an Android mobile, you will be able to handle an iPhone. The settings will be different, but you can handle. Now, when I am saying that, okay, I will not be brand specific, it doesn't mean that, okay, we will not be talking about the brands, and no, it is not like that. We will be talking on different platforms like your Allen Bradley RS Logics. We will be talking on Siemens Cymatic, and we will be talking on AMSys 3200E DCS. We will be talking on OnSpec SCADA. And I will try to cover more and more whatever I can in this course on brand specific, okay, of different syntax and all. So when I will be covering your PLC and DCS, we will be learning ladder logic. We will be learning ladder logic and functional block diagram mainly. So these are the two common PLC programming languages, PLC or DCS you can say. So we'll be learning ladder logic, we'll be learning functional block diagrams, and how to build up logics, how you can create logics, what are the tags and how to assign them, how to connect the field instruments with the with PLC and DCS, everything. Means you can simply understand that after doing this course, if someone is giving you an instrument which you have never seen, and you are having that instruments, okay, there are some specification written on this equipment or instruments, you will be able to handle this. You can go through the manuals, you can search, okay, what is what, and then you can go and you can calibrate that equipment. What are the things that we need to do? First, we have to calibrate these instruments or equipment, and then we have to install it. So you will be knowing how to calibrate, you will be knowing how to install, and after installation, how to make the wirings of these instruments. You have to draw some cables from the field to your DCS panel or your PLC panel marshalling cabinet. So how to do that part, and then you have to do the tagging, pairwheeling, and then connect to the channels, then assigning those channels to the PLC, DCS, and simultaneously we will be learning HMI and SCADA to control these PLC and DCS. So how to configure the SCADA pages, how to design a SCADA page, how to uh, generate alarms or tags, or say graphic views, history views, etc. So we will be covering everything what we need to be an control and instrumentation engineer in field. Now, while I am saying all those things, we need some platform or we need some equipments to control. So my idea is that we will be covering your power plant instrumentation, or C&I, you can say. Why I am choosing power plant instrumentation? Because thermal power plant having a ABC or CFBC boiler and steam turbine, the control system is the most complex control system, I will be saying, in terms of industry. Now, while we'll be learning power plants, so we have to learn steam turbine control and how to develop those logics for controlling the steam turbine. We'll be learning boiler and how to control the boiler accessories or equipments, auxiliaries, and then how to control the entire plant process industries. So we'll be learning everything, say analog control, digital control, and it will not be just analog control or digital control, it will be entire process control. So after completion of this training, I can say that you will be self-sufficient to go to any kind of any field, and you will be able to handle that plant, whether you know the things or do not know. You are familiar, you might not be familiar with that plant or that equipment or that brand of PLC or DCS, but you will have that confidence, okay, I can handle it, and you will be able to handle it. So I hope that I am very clear with my objective of this course, that control and instrumentation advanced level course, and this will give you in and out of everything, say your instrumentation, your automation, your power plant controlling, etc. And we will be doing it on simulators. We'll be seeing with some 3D animations, and we will be understanding these uh, everything point to point, so that you will have the complete idea that okay, when I am having some equipment in my hand, where to connect, how to connect, and how to drag this to my control centers, and etc. So I will be explaining everything very clearly. Anyone having any confusion, or if you are not able to understand any point, then you can ping me at that time itself while I am live in the session with you, or you can go through my chats, or you can WhatsApp me. I am available anytime for you, and I will be coming up with you one to one. Even if you are not understanding the things, then we can sit and we can discuss, okay, one to one, not in groups or not through videos. Come one to one and sit with me, and then we will be discussing, okay, what is what, and clarify everything. Okay. So I can assure you that after completion of this training, you will not need to go to any senior to ask him or her that, okay, so ma'am, I am not able to do the things. Kindly tell me what is this and that. But you will be having some solutions, and you will be going to your boss saying that, okay, boss, this is the solution. The problem is this, and this is the solution. I am having this solution, and I can do it. And for if you can do it, you know that, okay, what value you will be having in the marketplace. And definitely in today's modern world, we are having lots and lots of uh, technically technical people, technically sound people, but still there are the demand of skilled manpower is very high, and every industry is looking for you when you will be skilled. Okay, everyone. So with that, I'm concluding this session here, and let meet in my live session with you all, where we will be discussing the things one by one, systematically. And this program will be having two type of things. Like one, I will be covering through live sessions, where we will be discussing the things one to one, or you will be able to communicate with me on the live session, not through chats, but through voice. You can we can discuss it. It will be similar like while you are in front of me. So there will not be any difference between whether you are in offline course or you are in online course. Both are same. I am having some amazing tools to make you prepare for this course. Okay. And number two, I'll be giving you some recorded videos or recorded video support, because the things are very vast, you can say. Things are very vast, and it will not be if I want to cover everything in live, then it will be a very long session. Okay, it will take a very large number of hours. So it will be approximately 400 hours plus course. Okay, so what my idea is that, okay, I'll be here with you people for say 150 hours or 200 hours, and then I'll be giving you some video supports as well, because per day we'll be having a session of say 1 hour or 1.5 hours. You all might be busy with your own works. Many of you are professionals and all, so you cannot give me much time, but you can spare at least 1 hour for your better career. I believe that, okay, give me 1 hour per day, and we'll be covering say for 100 days or 150 days, and that will be sufficient for me to cover everything. And simultaneously, I will be giving you small short videos. Whenever you are getting some time, you go through the videos and make it clear. Then we can discuss it on in our live sessions as well. Okay, so that will, I believe that this will be going to work very well. Okay, everyone, thank you very much. Thank you for being here, and join my course, and let's meet on live sessions. Thank you.
A good job is a dream of every graduates. But getting a right job is always challenging. First 5 years decide your next 50 years. Core industry jobs are the best for engineers. Join Job Gym, our skill training program, and make your industry job dream come true. Download our app Ontogenesis now. Ontogenesis, bridging the industry and academia since 2013.